Hi there, this is Deacon John Wilson here, Education Enrichment Director, West Angeles. Hey, look, I thought I'd just come on here and tell you that listen closely. If you have a student loan, whether parent loan or a student loan, that you haven't made any payments on in a while, you need to right away go to the government website. You need to log in like you're logging in for your FAFSA. I hope you have your FAFSA username and password. If you don't, you need to get a hold of me. Description block below, my email address is there. If that's the problem, let me know. It's not too hard to retrieve your username and reset your password, but you need to log on there and you need to change your payment plan to a standard repayment plan or the very lowest plan you can get. Because you're really basically saying you're not going to be able to pay on your loan. And it's ruining your credit or will ruin your credit if it hasn't already. But there's a remedy for that. If you will get into some kind of repayment plan, not income driven, just some kind of any kind of standard repayment. There's another one where it's just a very minimal payment. And you do that for a year, it's a good chance the feds will wipe your credit report clean. I don't see why anybody who doesn't owe money, anybody who owes money to the feds should be doing that. Now, if you want me to make a longer video about it, write me a comment below or shoot me an email. I can help you with your situation, but there should be no excuse. I mean, another 90 days, but don't use up get in there and make a payment, one that you can keep for a very low payment, and just start making those payments. Even if you have never paid or you haven't paid for years, you've got to get that default off your record. You must. So let's get on there and do standard repayment, or there's other even lower ones. Maybe you go into, you really, there's no more forbearance, but you can get a very low payment on your loan. Come on, I want to see you deal with that. You should have made payments before, but that's not why I'm here to jump on you about that. I already did that 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and a year ago. But you still have loans that are not paid. Parents on the parent loan, it's going to be a little harder because you have income and they upload your return. And but nevertheless, work with your loan provider. Get the lowest payment you can get online, then talk to your provider. Tell them you can't make the payments. They're in a mood over the next 90 days to take care of that problem. And if it's causing you hardship, but it's ruining your credit, this is the only way. Because remember, the Treasury Department is taking over the loans, which is good because they can do something to improve the credit report. There's loans are moving out of the Department of Education. I'm glad about that. If you haven't made any payments, there's no excuse. Maybe next time I'll show you some of the videos I'm seeing on TikTok that have me concerned. People yelling and screaming at the government about owing on their loans, and they got an education. Now, we can talk later about whether it costs too much, but you received your education. You should pay a minimal amount if you can't pay at all. Don't just let that loan sit there and keep going up and up and up. All right, that's enough for that. Just please, people, I got the link below. You know where to go. You go to FOFSA.gov, and when you go on, look above to loans. And you'll be able to look at where your loans stand, how much you paid, if anything, how much you owe, and then repayment plans. You click on that, and let's set up a standard repayment. That's near the minimum. There's some that are even lower than that. Make some kind of payment on your student loans. If you do it now, your first payment won't be for 60 to 90 days. Then if there's still problems, you work with that creditor, especially my parents that have plus loans that they haven't paid, and grandparents have them too. Come on, folks, let's get on there on a one-time basis and clear all this mess up. God bless you. Again, if you have any questions, look below in the description block. I have my email address where you can get a hold of me or write me a comment or a question in the comments. And would you click like and subscribe? Is this kind of video information that you need? And I'll give more specific information about to encourage you to go forward with this because I'm very concerned about it. I have been for a few months. I did a few videos earlier on it. God bless you. Thank you very much now. Bye-bye.